Apex Legends is by far one of the hardest FPS games on the market currently. Having to constantly rely on RNG in order to even come close to winning a game is always a recipe for disaster in video games. But the key to becoming a better Apex player is learning how to use everything you have to your advantage and make sure you can work through things in order to give you the best possible chance at winning the game. So hello everyone, I'm your hostess with the mostest, 8 Second Gaming, and in today's video I'm going to be breaking down one of my team's games from the recent 10K Nerd Street Gaming tournament in order to show you that it isn't always about killing everyone in the game, it's just about seeing what people are doing and adapting in order to best succeed. Just quickly though, if you guys find yourselves enjoying this video at any point in time, please remember to drop a thumbs up, it really helps out the channel. And if you want to stay up to date with the latest Apex Legends tips, tricks, and news, don't forget to smash that sub button and ring the bell. And also I do want to quickly add that this game will be from the perspective of my teammate Sulks because my OBS was causing the game to lag, and in a tournament for that much money I didn't want to take the risk, so for now you get Valk gameplay. Starting things off, you can see that we land Skyhook West. We like landing here because we get a ton of loot in the buildings and there's usually a beacon that spawns here. Skyhook has 2 potential beacon spawns, so sometimes we don't get lucky and have to play based on our experience. My 2 teammates landed Skyhook. Our recon legend Valkyrie hits the beacon right away to give us as much ring knowledge as possible. My other teammate Mind Wandering drops the other zip building directly across and loots that and market. I land in trials and do that solo. This usually gives us a lot of meds and good armors and possibly even some other golden items. This game we get 2 gold armors, gold helm, and even a gold bag. Now here you can see after my team is done looting the Skyhook buildings, they make their way towards me. There are usually items in trials I can't carry that will benefit them. Stuff like extra armor, helmets, mags, that kind of stuff. My team loots what we need and then we see where we are going to be playing. We did intend on holding the beacon building in Skyhook to get more zone knowledge as we thought it was pulling the north side of Countdown. But as we finish looting trials, we notice there's a team that takes that building from us. So we can't stay on top of trials and there's a team in front of us. So we take the option of using our mobility with Valkyrie to get over the team and further into Skyhook. These buildings are usually pretty easy to hold and they will be in zone for a few minutes, allowing us to regain her ultimate. As we land on our building, we see a team near the crafter. This is easy targets to pick at and we are looking to get a knock here because then we can thirst and get 1 extra kill point. For the next couple of minutes we don't do too much. We hold out on that building, keeping an eye out for people, and as we do this my team's Wraith runs around to further buildings to grab more sniper ammo and a sight they had dropped earlier. At this time we see the ring close and we lose next zone knowledge. We are still close enough to hit the beacon though, so we have the chance to scan it again in order to see what we need to take. I'm able to look with my sniper and see that the building isn't taken anymore, so we move up to it. Sulk is able to grab beacon and we see it's not pulling exactly where we thought. It pulls in between landslide and countdown. We know that there are a lot of power positions here that change from game to game, and one that my team has seen a lot of good results on playing is the tunnel leading from Skyhook to that field, and that's what we intend on playing. But unfortunately, as we are running back, a team takes the building from us, cutting off our rotation into tunnel. Both of our teams are trying to trade damage and look for opportunities to push the other, and sadly they almost knock our Wraith, giving them a chance to push us. You can see their Wraith start to portal, but as they do that, my Valkyrie almost knocks their Valkyrie, evening out the fight. Because of the damage Sulk was able to get out, they were forced to retreat, and another team happened to Valk ult onto their building, pinching them for us. We posture up and start taking shots at them, and we do get a knock. We push up slightly, but only because we want to secure our kill and then back off once again. We call out not to push unless they start hard fighting. At this point, we know that there are 2 teams in front of us, and I call we need to start figuring out what we are going to play. My Wraith wants to take the tunnel still, but with 2 teams in front of us and not knowing if a third is in that tunnel, we start talking about other options.
People in front of us. Probably people going to be playing over here. People going to be playing in tunnel. We're gonna be playing this choke. This choke.
It's the duo. They're going to choke. Okay, we got this team to worry about. Do you still want to Valko? Knowing that info. Okay.
We have a little bit of a hard time deciding what we do want to play. In these types of situations, you need to be able to know where 9 other teams are playing and what best spot you can take is. We end up picking just a Valk ult, using that to gather information on teams and play what's open. As we fly, we notice that the drill is uncontested. Drill is very hard to hold though in these big circles because of how many teams can shoot you. So all we do here is use it as a spot to land and gather more information. Using my sniper, I'm able to look towards landslide and see that there is isn't anyone on that side, leaving us tons of real estate on relatively uncontested spots. These types of spots are amazing. Even if it doesn't pull to you, the amount of space you have to play allows you more breathing room and the ability to pick smarter fights. This is where most players would get bored, because with this spot we just hold for as long as we can. I'm able to use the charge rifle to grief teams, leveling up our Evo shield and taking away meds and forcing them away from us.
Okay, I'm walking up to this truck right here. I'm gonna see who's in landslide and who's not.
If there's anybody on our backside, we need to kill her. We need to like wipe them.
We hold a lot of space until round 4 starts closing. This is where we look to get our kills. We have our entire backside cleared, so we have no worries of people coming up from behind us, and we can start to go hunting. Here our Wraith notices some teams fighting to our left. He uses portal and walks up on them, trying to sneak a couple kills. He does end up doing a lot of damage, but only manages to get 1 kill out of it. So now there's only 1 team left on that side. My Valkyrie goes over to support the Wraith and they call for me to follow. My team does do some damage and forces them to bubble, but I hear and call someone running to my right. We cannot allow someone to take our backside, so we refocus onto that person and we end up pushing her into another team, but we lose the kill. Small price to pay for a safe spot once again.
Somebody came to my right.
Right there, he's on rock.
It's a Valkyrie.
Cracked. One more. Mind, get back to us.
As we fight the solo, our Wraith gets walked up on, almost dying, and I get shot from the other team and forced to bubble. So now we just lost 2 utility abilities with Wraith Q and Gibby Bubble. We now cannot be offensive and just have to heal and hold our spot. Thankfully though, we have 2 gold armors. This allows us to heal very quickly and not leave openings to be pushed. And now we know there's only 2 teams left. One was right in front of us and the other was to our left. The team to our left was trying to go back around to the other side of the ring, so we know we need to push the 2 teams into each other and allow us to walk into zone. My team starts pushing up a little bit in order to get some damage and make the other team fall back, giving us a playable spot in zone. Here we are able to push the Gibraltar off the boxes, giving us a great spot inside the ring. Now as my Valkyrie peeks up, we see that they are poking at each other. Sulks calls to let them fight and we just play for the win, meaning we don't draw attention or give them any chances to refocus onto us. And the kill feed now is a beautiful sight because the last 2 teams are hard fighting. We were able to force them both into bad spots and they had to commit onto each other. Now I throw my ultimate onto the bubble to make sure the teams can't back out and have to continue fighting. As we see more knocks, we know that's time to hit the gas and collect the last kills. The bubble drops, we dish out the damage and we're able to take home the dub. Now this video is a little different from the others that we've done, but I really wanted to take you guys into games and show you that I myself implement small things like not overvaluing kills and prioritizing ring position even in tournaments. I feel like this can really help visualize the tips and lead you all to becoming better Apex players. So if you liked this style, please do drop a like if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel and shows us that you want more of this format. And also if you made it this far and haven't yet, go smash that sub button and ring the bell to be notified when we post new videos. We do daily, highly educational Apex Legends content you do not want to miss out on. So thank you all for watching. Once again, I'm 8 Second Gaming and I will see you in the next one.